So recently it was just announced that we are going to be getting a port of Dragon Ball FighterZ on the Nintendo Switch, and I think that's a fantastic idea. But that's not all. There's actually a little special something that it looks like Nintendo's going to be offering us if we pre-order Dragon Ball FighterZ. So, you know what? Let's go in and talk about it. So a lot of people who know me or who have been following the channel for at least the past year know that I freaking enjoy Dragon Ball FighterZ. It was one of those games I saw, I picked up, and I freaking love that game. That game is amazing. It was an awesome fighter. It was really it was kind of a replacement for Marvel vs. Capcom. In replacement, I mean that Marvel vs. Capcom, they did get rid of the 3v3, like 3-on-3 action type thing, and Dragon Ball FighterZ provided that for us with fast-paced combat. It was created by Toei Animation and published by Bandai Namco, or they were done by both of them. But the point is, it provided us some very fast-paced combat. And if you guys want to know more about my thoughts, you can check the link in the description to my review on Dragon Ball FighterZ. I think it's still up. It should be. So yeah, go in and check that out if you want to know more about my thoughts on the game. But yeah, long story short, I really loved the game. The game was freaking amazing. And I loved it. I praised the game to all heck. If you haven't picked it up, I definitely recommend that you pick up Dragon Ball FighterZ, especially if you're a little disappointed with MVC I. So yeah, definitely pick up Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's really awesome. So recently it was announced that Nintendo's going to be launching Dragon Ball FighterZ on the Switch on September 28th, if I'm correct. Yep, September 28th of this year. Now that's actually pretty exciting. We've gotten quite a few fighting games on the Nintendo Switch. We've gotten some Neo Geo ports. We got Street Fighter. We have the Street Fighter Anniversary Edition, the Street Fighter 2. We have the Street Fighter basically collection on the Nintendo Switch right now. And what's cool about this port is just that not only are we going to be getting Dragon Ball FighterZ on the Switch, but if you pre-order the game, you're actually going to get an unreleased game that was never released here in America, only released in Japan, Spain, and France in 1993 for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, so there's no way really you're going to be hearing about this game unless you have a ROM, you have some kind of ROM hack or whatever. Not a ROM hack, but you download the file overseas, or your local GameSpot or game store or whatever sells like those little Raspberry Pi things, or those little things where they just put a bunch of emulated games on a little box. I actually have one of those, so I do have the game. So for me, I don't need to pre-order it. I already have the game sitting there. Have I played it? No, I have not. I've never even heard of that game. I don't even think I've looked, to see if I've played it. I'm pretty sure I didn't play it. But I do have it in that little box, which right after this video, I'm actually going to go check it out right now, because that actually sounds pretty cool. So the title that it's, going to be coming with Dragon Ball FighterZ, it's going to come with a story mode, so a typical story fighting game mode. If I'm correct, I'm going to just say it's going to be the Saiyan Saga, just from the top of my mind, because the Saiyan Saga to me, I think that was one of the best sagas, if not the, but I don't think they're going to have Majin Buu Saga, but I'm pretty sure Saiyan Saga is going to be in this game. It's going to have a 1v1 combat mode and an 8-player tournament mode. And GameSpot, in the article that I'm going to leave in the description below, so you guys can go check that out if you'd like. They've already, done a little bit of research for us, and they've told us that there are going to be 8 playable characters from the start of the game, but there are going to be 5 unlockable characters. Yeah, guys, we're actually going back to a time where we actually unlocked characters in our fighting games, not paid $2 for early access to them before anyone else. That's ridiculous. I freaking hate that. So yeah, old school milestone completion, this just unlocking characters, 5 of them. You're gonna get 5 characters that you can unlock and just enjoy the old school days of the 90s, just unlocking stuff. Also, pre-ordering Dragon Ball FighterZ for the Switch, it's also gonna give you the give players the immediate access to both Super Saiyan Gods, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta. God, that's a mouthful. But yeah, pretty much the same thing that we've already done for the other console versions of Dragon Ball FighterZ. You pre-ordered it, you got early access to those. What I'm really hoping for is that they include the DLC with the game, but I doubt it because it is a fairly new game. But yeah, guys, I actually think that this is pretty cool. We're actually getting a Dragon Ball game that we haven't gotten in the United States. We've never even heard of it, so we don't even know if it's good or not. But luckily for me, I do have the game, so I am gonna play it. I'm gonna review that thing before it comes out to let you guys know if Dragon Ball for the Super Nintendo is worth pre-ordering or not. So yeah, guys, I actually think this is really cool that we're actually getting a Super Nintendo game that was never released in the United States. So I actually think of this as something like of a current Super Nintendo, like kind of lost in history type thing, where we're actually going to be getting a copy of Dragon Ball Butoden. I hope I'm saying that right. Here in the United States, I don't even know if it's translated correctly in English or anything, but you know what, guys? I'm actually going to try this game out. Yeah, so for people who don't have computers or, you know, they're just stuck on consoles or anything, unless they have like I said, someone who can hack games into like a little port box or whatever. Pretty sure you don't have this game, but I actually am going to go and try the game out, and I'm going to review it for you guys, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably review it like maybe next month. Or, you know, maybe as soon as I can, I'll just like go ahead and try it out for you guys. You know, kind of a quick like let you guys know whether it's worth buying or not, or worth pre-ordering. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to say that, you know what, we're getting too many ports on the Nintendo Switch, it's time to stop, make new games. But for me, guys, I actually am welcoming these ports, especially Dragon Ball FighterZ. Dragon Ball FighterZ, I don't see why it didn't come out on the Switch like immediately, but they're probably still getting a hold of the hardware. In a couple of years, I will say that there's no excuse for late releases to come out on the Switch. But this, I actually am looking forward to this. I'm actually looking forward to playing Dragon Ball FighterZ portably. Like, I don't know why, but the Nintendo Switch for me, it's been one of those consoles that I've been playing recently, but I really like the portable aspect to where I can just like bring the Nintendo Switch anywhere and just like if I wanted to, I could fight somebody in Street Fighter. It's really cool. And I think having Dragon Ball FighterZ on the go like that it's a fantastic idea. But real quick, guys, like, what did you guys think about Dragon Ball FighterZ coming to the Switch? Are you guys excited for it? Are you excited for the new Super Nintendo port that's going to be coming to the Switch if you pre-order the game? I hope that they do it separately so that you can get it afterwards, just in case you didn't have the money to pre-order it. But we'll see. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, upvote if you're watching on Vidme, and try to follow me on Twitch, guys. I am streaming a lot more, just to let you guys know. And remember to hit that bell icon, that you get notifications every day when I upload videos, if it's every day. But you know what I mean. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and everything that I just said 2 seconds ago. And when you're gaming, power up.